Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
You look incredible, Jessica. I'm assuming you're
like a witch.
You are a witch?
You don't get a magic emporium over here. I wish I had a GG. I don't have a GG. I've
question mark. Now, I have not seen this film, and Jessica, I do believe you have seen this once before, a while ago. Nice. And we got a lot of requests to watch this. Mom and Kim say hi. They couldn't be here today. But Jessica and I love Hayao Miyazaki. And I am excited to watch Kiki's Delivery Service. What is it about? Since you said a witch, I kind of assumed she was a witch anyways, because I think I saw her on a broom and delivery service, a witch that delivers stuff. Shall we get into it?
Where to go?
I tried my best. So shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
Clearing up thanks to a high pressure
your bow
from the mountains. Mild winds will be blowing in from the west, pushing the clouds out by this evening.
All of his movies are so beautiful.
And the hair, I just enjoy the hair so much, how it like moves with emotion.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things of his. It's Kiki!
It's a kitty! I was hoping there would be a black cat, so I brought out Toothless.
Hey, Mom, it's gonna be clear tonight. And guess what? The radio says there'll be a full moon. Did you borrow your father's radio again without asking? Don't worry, he doesn't mind. Please excuse me, Miss Dora. Mom, it's a perfect midnight for me to leave home. You mean tonight? Next month is what you told me. Yeah, but the next full moon might be on a cloudy night, and I want to leave on the perfect midnight. Huh? But Kiki...
Oh! She's making potions?
Yeah. Being a witch runs in the family.
My, what's this all about? It's one of our oldest customs that when a witch turns 13, she has to leave home for a year to begin her training.
Oh.
Our plan was
What?
that we would stick around for another month and play it
So witch is familiar.
Good plan.
Oh my god, it's awesome! It's Hat Togs.
Boyfriend, then what'll we do? Come on, Gigi.
Loki, come here.
Put my paws together and pray you're not serious.
Of course I am.
I want one.
You know, ever since I turned 13, I've been excited about making this trip.
This is exactly how a teenager would pack, too. Just like, take all this stuff, shove it in a bag.
Oh yeah, shake it around a little bit. You're good.
You're going away?
Yeah, there's a full moon.
Well, yeah, but what happened to the camping trip we were supposed to take this weekend?
Sorry, Dad.
Here we go.
Oh, poor dad. Definitely pulling out his back.
So fast.
I feel it.
If things don't work out, you can always come home.
And come back a failure?
Will you write us if you have the time?
Aww.
In order to be a good witch, I have to train a year away from home. Yeah, be sure to tell that to the boys.
It's such
love
like
the
a real
laughing.
kid thing to do, to be like, no, what I'm doing is actually very important.
That's the
So
boat
cute.
we're going to be leaving on. Yep, I just made it this morning all by myself.
Fine, Mom.
You be strong, okay?
I will.
Here it comes, the
Ooh,
magic.
look at the hair! Woo! That's fun animation right there.
What?
Oh, she slapped it! Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh no. Just don't let go.
They put the bells in the trees, specifically.
That's so funny. The animation's so fun. And they're both having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
more.
her.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, she looks stuck up.
It was. You're
Ooh.
new, aren't you?
Cat's
Cat
stuck
How'd
up,
you
too.
guess? I
Yeah.
just left home tonight. I'm nearly finished with my training period. I'm going home soon to show off my new skills. That's my town down there. It's so big.
It's like a big
Yes, to
pinwheel.
you, I'm sure it looks big. I hope you don't have too tough a time.
Yikes.
Thanks.
So I think
Thanks
it's
a
an
lot.
implication that that's actually Paris because of the red
Ah.
windmill.
Gotcha.
Jeez, what a snob. And did you see that cat?
Holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
This is just the kind of place I've always imagined.
Watch where you're going, girl!
Ah, yeah, I shouldn't be on the road. Oh, don't poke anyone. Oh, no.
A very good impression.
Oh, man.
Now you stay right
Distraction. She's the only witch in town if she stays, so you'll find her eventually.
Yeah, but maybe he'll get bored and not want to give tickets to 13-year-olds.
Yep.
Miss, wait up! I sure fooled that cop, huh? Hey,
Oh, he
that
tricked
was me,
him.
Yelling thief.
Yep.
You'll be okay now. Worked out pretty good, huh? You gotta be a real witch. We can fly that broom. Do you think maybe you could teach me how to fly it? Hey, Dumbo! Maybe you could sweep her off her feet with that broom. Hey, shut up, all right?
Oh, he's gonna hit the garbage.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, miss, I love flying too. Can I see your broom? Hey,
No.
wait.
Thank you for getting me out of trouble, but I really shouldn't be talking to you, and you want to know why? It's very rude to talk to a girl before you've been introduced and before you know her name.
You're not proper, so there.
That walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
I better go give a tour myself.
You gonna help?
I'm sorry, folks, but could you wait just a minute? I'll be right back.
She's thoughtful.
Excuse me, but would you like me to deliver it for you?
Delivery
The woman with the
service.
baby carriage just went around the corner. I could reach her in no time.
Really? You do that? Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Let's go, Gigi.
This woman's just like, don't jump off the edge of the thing, child! Like, if you didn't know that girl's a witch and had magic powers.
Yeah, it's like it was.
Sorry to surprise you, but the lady in the bakery asked me to return this pacifier. Oh.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Need that binky. It reminds me of like being in like Stardew Valley or some other like cottagecore
Okay.
video game where you're just like everything's just so nice and everyone's being nice.
No anxiety.
The world is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. The reality is nice. She's so positive too.
I mean, I'd be positive with a room view like that.
Can we look
Who
for a
would?
new town?
Huh. No.
What? Who's that?
There's a kitty.
Pardon me, Miss Snooty Cat.
He's gonna like her. Whoa.
Showing off for the
Didn't
cat.
even move.
Delivery business, huh? Well, I really only have one skill, and that's flying.
That was
So
incredible.
I thought a delivery service wouldn't be a bad idea.
And I'll throw in a free breakfast, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so nice.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna work very hard for you.
Oh.
Osono, you're the greatest.
He'll smile eventually. Oh, there he goes.
He reminds me of my husband. The silent
He's a
type.
mess of
It
people.
looks like he's grumpy all the time, but he's really not.
And
I mean,
said mess of
sometimes he's
people.
legitimately grumpy, but usually he's just his resting bitch face.
It's me, remember Tombo?
Oh.
She always wears a dark dress. Hey, wait! Come back, please. I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh god, how rowdy. He seems like a nice guy, though.
Yeah, he totally is. It's just she has no idea what to do with this.
Yep. She's learning.
Oh, Kiki, perfect timing. There's a lady here who wants you to make a delivery. She's your first customer.
Customer? Oh my, I'll be right back.
Ooh, thank goodness.
This much for me? That's great, thank you.
Girl, know
Nice.
your worth. Charge appropriately.
Yeah, she'll learn though. It seemed like
I
it was a
know.
good amount, but who
That
knows?
the
Even
first
a dollar,
job's
she'd be
always
like,
good.
I gotta see this.
He's very persistent. His butt.
Canada geese.
Look at they're following you. What?
I mean, that is a gust of wind.
Holy freaking crap! Oh no! Oh, I hope it won't get damaged.
If I were you, I wouldn't go back down there. Again.
We have to. Hold on.
Yeah, nope, I wouldn't do that. Corvids, not to be messed with.
The note's still in there. Can you buy another stuffed animal cat? Oh no! They're smart.
Corvids recognize you. You mess with them, they know.
Very
They'll tell
smart.
their friends too.
Mom, can I put the canary in here?
Uh-huh. But you be sure not to let it fly away, Cat.
Okay.
Oh, by the tail.
Oh, I can buy its tail. Oh, poor Gigi.
Oh no! I hope she gets it.
Enjoy your present.
Oh, how's lady? She's a bit late. She flew here, lady.
Come on,
I know.
There's no way she
I
would
can
have
see why
gotten
her
here
son's like that.
any earlier by car.
for you.
Oh no!
What do you want? Oh, well, you have a black cat in your cabin window, and you see it's mine and I need it back. You're a good birdie, aren't you?
You good
So
birdie.
why was it alone in the forest, huh?
That's where I dropped it. May I have it back, please? How's it going?
Trust me, he'll be good as new.
I love her.
Done.
She lives the life I wish I lived. Alone in a
Nice and
cabin with the
relaxed,
crows.
yeah. The rules.
Your birthday guests are gonna be here soon.
Uh-oh.
Gonna get up and walk out over.
Lick? Oh, he's so scared. Oh, he's a friendly dog. Lucky. Gonna lay with you. Oh, how
Yep.
cute. Oh, that is adorable. I love it.
You puppy.
I'm done.
Thank you very much.
Better go get Gigi before it's too late.
But I haven't finished yet.
Don't worry, you've done enough. Now go on and get him.
Oh, great.
Thanks.
I hope she can switch him out.
There you are.
What took you so long?
I'm sorry.
Jeff, help me escape.
Oh,
Kiki, if we ask him, I bet he'll take the stuffed one back inside. He'll
Oh,
do
Jeff,
it.
he's a good dog.
Good dog.
Hey.
yeah. Just don't let anyone see you.
Could you take this in, please?
Aww.
No.
He's a kind puppy.
Poor Jeff. Such a good pups.
Didn't even use the bathroom. Shut the
Close
door.
the door.
He's so smart. I want more of Jeff.
Oh. Jeff, the movie.
Ooh.
She speaks so snooty.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this, please. Okay?
Oh, he's trying. Oh, he has a letter.
He does.
My cats have zoomies right now, so you might hear
You're not so
commotion.
mad at me, are you? Listen, we're gonna have a huge party at the club tonight. It's
My
called the
cat's over
Aviation
here
Club,
sleeping.
and we'd really like for you to come. Here's your invitation.
Ooh, it's a pretty invitation.
Miss
Miss
Witch.
It's a
Witch.
serious club for kids who are into flying and aircraft and stuff. And you know everybody'd be really excited if you came.
Yes, may I help you, sir?
They tell me you have a delivery service.
I'm sorry. Yes, of course we can handle
It's
it.
very urgent this package arrive as soon as possible.
That's no problem.
Ooh, it's really heavy.
Are you all right?
I do
Can I
this
help
every
you?
day.
I don't know if she could fly with that.
Oh no, up the steps? You can't deliver it at the window or something?
I know!
I was hoping you'd be able to deliver a dish to my granddaughter's birthday party. It's my specialty, herring and pumpkin pot pie.
Interesting.
I must admit defeat. I'll have to phone her and tell her I'm sorry. I feel just awful having you.
Oh, she'll help you cook it.
Barsa!
This is the part I just remembered.
Would you like Kiki's money, please? Certainly, madam. All of it. Pay her what we agreed on.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Please accept it. This was all my fault.
Yes,
Okay.
but... Ma'am, since I don't have any other jobs, maybe I can help. How about we use that old oven over there?
Well, maybe.
Ooh.
It used to bake beautiful bread, but I haven't baked in it lately.
Well, if it burns firewood, I can help you. I used to help my mom bake all the time.
But it's such a big job to build a fire.
A great idea, ma'am. I never liked that electric thing. I think her plan is perfect. Ma'am, it'll work, really.
You think so? All right then, let's try it.
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Don't blame me.
Gosh, that is a lot of work, though.
I can't take her money and not help out.
I love this old lady that's hanging out with the other old lady. Just like, I'm gonna ride this room around.
Let's tell some fun
I
stories.
know fellows. Woo!
That's me when I get older. That'll be you and me,
It
Jessica.
should be about
Yeah.
time.
Which
Is
is
it ready?
It seems
interesting.
Now you'd better hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Pumpkin and what else? Fish?
Herring? I gotta like look up to see if anyone's done a pumpkin and herring pie recipe. I'm sure someone has it.
Ooh.
Oh no, lightning!
Oh, she's gonna show up to the party late and soaking wet.
Mm-hmm. And Tombo's coming up in a suit, ready to take her out.
Oh, how sweet. Just wait a moment.
Oh, no, I told Grandma I didn't want that. Hey, what'd you
Oh, that's so
Oh,
rude.
Grandma sent me another one of her crummy herring pies again. Yummy.
Oh,
herring
so
pie. Will you
bratty.
please sign this receipt for me?
I know, you see this old woman being so nice, and you're just like, oh, this girl.
Spoiled and bratty. Aw, poor grandma. She's such a
I
sweetheart.
cannot believe they're related.
Yeah, the kids we're seeing are so selfish. This stupid thing. The stuffed animal cat.
Which might be kind of what Miyazaki's going for there. Like, the idea of this young girl that's, like, really trying to be an adult and doing the extra responsible stuff.
Yeah, and everyone else is
Versus-
spoiled.
Kiki, we were all so worried about
She feels so crummy, though.
We waited
Yeah.
such a long time.
It doesn't matter anyway. I can't go in these wet clothes.
Aww. You wouldn't care.
He wouldn't, but she cares. She wants to be a fancy little girl.
Yeah.
She wants to have nice dresses and
Kiki, what's wrong?
feel cute.
Are you not feeling well? Maybe we should eat something.
This is so life changing. I mean, 1 year away, like kids go
Yeah.
back and they be a 14-year-old with their parents. Like, oh, you grew up fast doing this.
Calcifer.
Yeah, right? Oh, Calcifer is fun.
What?
Where's that white cat? There she is.
There she is. So poofy.
Be right there.
Stay there. I'll be right back. He's all yours. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Oh, she's so understanding. Meow. The one time that he doesn't actually follow her.
All
What is it?
yours.
So understanding.
Watch this.
Model T.
We're going to assemble
think.
the wings of the frame at somebody else's house. I'm planning on flying this thing during most of my summer vacation.
Whoa.
You gotta get a little speed because that thing's probably really messing with the balance.
Yeah.
Kick off! Now! Good!
Your first time on a bike is on this thing.
Get off.
No!
Watch out!
It's just a bloodbath from here on.
I know.
It's been a wonderfully wholesome movie.
Rated R now. Well, I guess you'll have no bug problems. Interesting idea.
Now put your weight into it again.
Whoa!
That's it.
Woo! Whoa! No way!
What the?
Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh! I felt that one.
I definitely forgot about all of this.
You're so lucky. Yeah, and she's so used to flying too, but I guess she can't fly without her broom. So.
Yeah, it's a different kind of
Stay up.
I'm not sure. Anything's possible.
music,
Ooh,
the
so
scenery.
romantic.
How great would it be to
Just wanna
go
be
around
here.
the world in a dirigible like
Let's
that?
go.
At first I thought you were such a clown.
You know, my mom says the same thing.
Quit looking up at the sky and get back to your books.
Ha!
Hey, Tombo! Guess what's up, Tombo?
She made a delivery to my house on my birthday.
No, not that
You mean
bitch.
she's working at her age? Well, I'll be.
Come on, I'll introduce you to everybody.
No thanks. See you later.
Oh, come on. We were gonna go to a party originally.
I mean, I kind of get it. Like, I've been in that position where you're just like, I don't know these people. I feel really awkward and weird.
Yeah, no, I've been there too.
And he's just like, yeah, it's my friends. You're my friend. They're my friends. Let's go. But she's just like, I think she's too much in her own head.
Yeah.
But then I start feeling like such an outsider. You should have seen how Tombo's friends looked
Oh.
at me.
What's wrong with them?
Hey, where you going?
What?
Some friend you are.
Is he turning more cat?
New girlfriend. And you can wash your plate yourself. Meow. Why are you talking like a cat?
Oh.
So I talk to my cat all the time.
Oh, right?
That's what you sound like.
Oh no, why can't he talk?
Hi. Oh no, talk to me, Gigi. You mean you can't speak anymore?
I'm gonna steal the sausage.
What's going on with him?
Oof.
It's because she's kind of turning into a normal girl.
I'm losing my witch's powers.
Oh no!
Huh?
Kiki, are you there?
Please don't call me anymore.
Oh,
Kiki.
I can barely hear you. You know what the captain said?
Kiki, she hung up.
One of each.
Oh, come
What's
on,
the matter,
Kiki.
dear? Is there anything I can do for you? I'm still in training to become a witch. If I lose my magic, that means I've lost absolutely everything.
Kiki! Why don't you come and stay at my cabin?
I don't
Except
live
the
in a cabin in the woods
cabin.
with crows.
Probably make you feel
Yeah.
better. Your boss would let you have
If I did, then I'd be her.
Crazy lady with crows instead of crazy cat lady.
I would be that, yes. I would have the cat and the crows. Both of them.
You'd rather be with your girlfriend, huh? Come on, girl, why not? We'll leave now.
I wonder if they're supposed to be stars. Because it's like a Pegasus, a bull, and they see some like scorpions or crabs.
Okay, so maybe like a
I'm wondering if they're supposed to be
constellation?
like constellations almost.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
This is something I always love about Miyazaki's movies too, is like these older women that help
Painting and
the
magic
younger
powers
women.
seem very much the
Like
same.
I feel like that's a common theme in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Mean it? Then what? What happens?
I like that.
Kiki, please don't move. It's hard to draw a moving target.
More pancakes.
Also, an entire bottle of wine, which only she is old enough to drink, so she is housing that whole thing.
Woo! That's a party right there. Pancakes and
For
alcohol.
some reason, I just couldn't paint anymore. I tried and tried, but nothing I did seemed any good. That same spirit is what makes me paint and makes your friend bake. But we each need to find our own inspiration, Kiki. Sometimes it's not easy.
Oh, how cute!
I don't get it.
Would you please bring this to a young delivery girl? She was kind to me and a very big help. It's my way of saying thank you. Ah, yes, and can you find out when her next birthday is? Then I can bake her another one.
Oh, how cute! That was so sweet. give her a hug.
Of course I will. And maybe the young girl will want to know the lady's birthday because she'll be able to give her a present to repay her.
You've got a deal.
Oh, I love that. That was so cute.
So cute.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
What happened? Oh, there's been a terrible accident.
Uh-oh. And she's like laughing and smiling.
She's so excited at the terrible accident.
Is her friend there? Whoa.
This old thing, and just when it was getting good. It's summer's always when these winds come. They'll be hitting us any minute.
Oh, just like the first time with the wind. It gets that hard.
It'll pass quickly.
Oh my God, it's the first one there. And the last one there. Oh God, I'm in the car. Oh, now she has to go. You want to fly?
Are you sure it's your friend, my dear?
I have to go.
Oh, be careful.
She's in a broom. Cat. Ooh. Yikes.
Thank goodness for that. Woo, the one
Seriously.
person in the pool.
Please, sir, may I use your broom for a minute?
What?
Please, I promise I'll bring it right back.
Huh? I'm not gonna give you
Thank you
my
very
broom.
much.
Oh, she stole it. Okay. Yay.
Fly.
Yahoo! Uh-oh.
Watch out!
It's pretty good, though.
Yeah. Because every broom's different too, right?
Yep.
Over here! Come on! Get out of the way! The blimp's gonna crash! Hold of this!
Oh, he's so sweet. Oh my God. Holy crap, he's holding on to thin brick. Oh my God. And then he can fly on the broom.
Hurry up!
No.
Broom fly.
No. Let's go. That was a cool perspective shot. Oh God, then even if it does grab a hold.
God.
I'm so frustrated. Dang.
And she's trying to reach the boy! Don't give up now, Sonny!
Keep up now. Don't give up. You need to hear the crowd. Ooh. Ooh. And slowly go down. Phew.
Oh. Just such a good job of making us
such
so
anxiety.
tense. So
They
tense.
did. Not really flying, but close enough.
Down to land, safe and sound. She actually caught the boy mid-air. You saw it all live. She saved his life.
These guys are still up there.
She used mine. That was my broom, you know.
That was my broom.
Woohoo!
Kiki was so brave. She really saved the day.
Oh, my other Gigi's here.
Ooh, neat.
That's so fun.
That's quite the machine. Wow. And then she can catch him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's it. That makes sense.
There's
I was like,
there's
I
some
want more.
scenes here which you should watch. But yeah, that's it. That's just a cute little movie.
It was a lot of fun. Very calm.
Yes.
I like that. Sometimes you just need something like that.
It's funny. I just watched Godzilla -1, and the plane in Godzilla -1 had the propeller on the back too instead of on the front.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was so different and weird. Oh, I was hoping they'd have kittens.
Look at that little kitties.
Who wasn't neutered?
One of them's just like Gigi. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Long ship or tall ship.
Woo! That's a cool ship. A beautiful town.
No, I want to move there. Now there, it looks like San Francisco.
I know, I think it's mixed. So many different cities mixed together.
And, like, girls are definitely wearing jeans. So, like, this feels like it's later. But then also, they have, like, outhouses and stuff. And she's not
Sometimes
used to
it's
electricity.
just an old
So it
village.
feels like
How cute
earlier.
is this?
Little baby Gigi.
Oh, she's friends with the old man now. I love it. Oh, look at that! Fan club.
She's dressed up like a little Kiki.
Aww, official. I love it. Gigi always holding on. Oh, the shoes again. Ah, now they're friends. Aww. I'm glad she still has Gigi and the little baby.
And baby Gigi.
I'm sure she can understand him again, hopefully. Good, I wanted to see the parents.
From Kiki. Dear mother and father, how are you doing? I'm happy to say that Gigi and I are doing fine at the moment.
My delivery service is a big success. I've really started to gain some confidence, and everything is falling into place.
Good.
There are still some times when I feel a little homesick, but all in all, I sure love this city.
No.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy. It should have ended with the parents, and I was kind of worried we weren't going to see that, and I was like, okay. But that ending was beautiful. And
It was.
you know, I really do enjoy movies like this because of all the things you see in the channel. Sometimes it's just good to relax, you know, and just go with the flow. And here, I mean, I love all of Hayao Miyazaki's movies that I've seen, which it hasn't been a lot. I've seen 4 movies at this point, and they've all been really good, but they all have huge adventures, you know, and this is an adventure. It's a big deal for Kiki, but I was thinking all these crazy things that were going to happen where she was going to go, okay, she's a witch in training. She was going to go to, a Hogwarts type school, and find her way and compete with other witches. That first witch in the beginning that was snooty and, you know, better than her. I thought they were going to be, a major competition or something in these, witch games or something. And but no, she went to a peaceful town and she had to learn how to do real life stuff and learn to be a witch in a community, but there were no big rules, I guess. I mean, she could just, Phil Hartman, Yeah.
It was just about life, becoming an adult, getting into the thing that you're getting into, whatever it may be. I think being a witch is a metaphor for being an artist because she talks so much about when she's at the beach with Tombo, and she's like, you know, I really used to love to fly, and then I started having to do it, and now it's this other thing. It's become a responsibility, which is that's what it's a lot like when you try to do art for a living. You're just okay, well, I love doing it, and now I have to do it, and it's a job.
A very different feeling.
Yeah, and you start to second guess yourself, which is when she has this artist block that she just can't. She can't do the things she normally used to be able to do without any problem. And now it's a struggle. And
you know, I really enjoy how you explain that too, because that makes sense. And it's tough. I mean, you're an artist. I'm an artist. We went to art school together, and I miss drawing. I used to draw all the time and paint all the time. And when it's for fun, you can still have artist block, you know, you can get stuck, but you know, when you do it pressure on with a job. I remember in the beginning I would do some drawings and paintings for friends and family, and it was definitely enjoyable, but I felt pressured to a certain extent, and I wanted to get it right. I didn't want to mess it up, and then I'd have to walk away now and again and come back because I'd overthink it and want it like so perfect that it wasn't coming as easy as it would if I was just doing something for fun, you know? So I totally understand that, and I felt the struggles here, and it definitely makes sense.
And it's really amazing how much that actually works in real life. Like, if for some reason you're having something that you're like struggling on, that you just can't get yourself to do it right or the way that you want to, or you just feel like you can't do it at all, like really just walking away and being like, all right, I'm gonna go not think about this for 24 hours.
It's crazy. And writer's block, anything like that. Yeah, because I don't know, you're just so blocked. I mean, you're just so stubborn, and you're not like, it's crazy because I've done that with paintings before where I'm like, why can't I get this tree right? Why can't I get this color in the background right? And it just wasn't working, and you walk away, next day you go back, and I'm like, holy crap, it's right in front of me. What's right wrong with it? You know, it's right there.
Why couldn't I do this before? Why couldn't I do this?
You just have to reset your brain because you're just not seeing it.
And that's why I think it's really important that she's surrounded by creative people. She's surrounded by the baker. She's surrounded by the artist who in the cabin that helps her out. You know, these are people who've dealt with those things. Like, obviously, they probably love baking, and they do it for work. And obviously, they're very creative too. She made that whole like wreath with her.
I thought that was beautifully done.
It's so nicely done. But she has to make loaves and loaves too. They're just the same loaf of bread over and over again.
Yeah,
which has got to be tiresome and hard work. And
I agree, because baking, I mean, I don't bake a lot. Like, I've done pies and cakes, but you know, I've never baked my own bread before. And Ryan's mom, like, she bakes her own bread from scratch all the time, and it's time consuming. I mean, it takes she said a full day. I mean, she'll make a few loaves, but I'm like, it's impressive, and it's so freaking good. So, you know, to see these people like, you know, working so hard, but they really enjoy their work, and baking bread and doing so much of it, you got to wake up super early, and they're thriving in it, you know? So I just love seeing that in many different situations, that, you know, it's a very positive outlook. It's a very positive movie where people are doing what they love, even though they're not living like the richest life. It is a rich life, though. It doesn't have to be about money. You know what I mean? Like, they're living a richer life because they're not spoiled and mean and bratty. They're, like, happy with what they're doing. They're wholesome, like you were saying. Like, I love that word, wholesome. Like, I just enjoy that aspect so freaking much. And to meet Osano, that was her name, right? Osano? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really liked her.
She's so great.
Like, immediately meeting Kiki and understanding her situation and being like, I got you, you know, you can be upstairs, you gotta help out and stuff like that. And it was just so beautifully done. You know, the balance of everything was great. And I think overall for adults it's a great movie, but for children, I think kids watching this too can really learn a lot from this as well. Mm-hmm. You know, and I do like seeing, not that all kids are like that when you have money, but, you know, seeing these greedy, bratty kids who just don't give a crap about anything, and calling gifts stupid, and like, I don't want to totally judge her. I know I said that bitch earlier. I know, but I get it. Yeah, she was a jerk. She was when you're a teenager, like, you are selfish and self-serving because you haven't had a lot of like experience. And Kiki's like being forced out of this childhood. You know, she's being forced to survive on her own, which a lot of kids don't have to do until they're older. Which we don't necessarily want them to do, right? Depending on. Most parents want them to remain kids. They want them to be able to enjoy this portion of their life before they have to go out and be an adult. Mm-hmm. So the fact that she's a little selfish or you know, a little thoughtless at this time doesn't mean that she's a bad person. But it certainly comes off that way because you just spend all this time with this old lady and she's so nice. I know, and I get so defensive with that. And I mean, we all love our mothers and stuff, but like some friends here will joke, and Ryan will joke sometimes because like I'm like overly protective of older people, and I just love my parents so much, and they need help now and again. And my mom's just such a sweetheart, and it just like these sweet old ladies just remind me of my mom. And if anyone ever like was mean to her, I'd be like so defensive, and I'd be like, what? I'd be like crazy. So seeing this loving, wonderful old lady and how thoughtful she is, and yes, she's slow. Like you live in a lifestyle where things just slow down for you, and she's from an era that you have more patience. Like we have no more patience as a society anymore compared to how it used to be, and she just says, I'm sorry. And she's so understanding, not having that casserole or whatever she made, that pumpkin and fish casserole. And she's like, yeah, it's my fault. I'm not going to have it done in time, but it's going to take 40 minutes and la la la. And, and she goes at a slow pace. But Kiki, she's from a different place where she gets it. And she's like, I can stay here, no problem. And I just love that contrast where she was never a spoiled kid. She's always been around people and learning how to be an adult, really. I mean, going off on your own and figuring out where you're going to live and work at 13, that's freaking huge. I mean, going off to school is really big and a lot of pressure. And here, like, you got to learn to live somewhere, otherwise you're going to be out in the streets. Like, what happens there? Do you just go home? Or, and you fail as a witch? Like, that's a lot of freaking pressure. Or do you just tough it out and live on the streets for a while? Bad things can happen to you. And yeah, but it stayed positive. She had some challenges, and I just love the idea of the story. Her not going to school, interesting enough, but I guess you can jump right back into that after.
This is another thing I was going to say, too. It's just like, in a little bit of a reality dose, Miyazaki is a workaholic. I mean, anyone who's ever knows anything about him knows that he's a workaholic. That's all he cares about is work. And so, I mean, there is a little bit of a romanticization of work here, and, that it is fulfilling, which it isn't always for everybody. There's this idea of like, like the dusty room. People love that thought that like, I'm going to play Stardew Valley, or I'm going to play something like that where I'm going to fix up my house and it's going to be like really like fun and fulfilling, and I'm going to see the new thing there. But in real life, it's this constant everyday maintenance, and it can get to you, and it's not always very fulfilling.
Yeah, exactly. And I get that. I think he captured that perfectly. I agree.
So, I think it is good to like just remember too that this is, coming from a man who loves to work a lot.
Yeah. And just
at work as a very good thing, because it's one of his favorite things to do.
I mean, in the animation itself, like, it's so well done. We always talk about that every film, and the style stays similar. Like, the actual character designs are very similar in every movie so far, but I really do enjoy that, and the animation is so fluid, and it just takes a very freaking long time to animate, to hand draw all these pictures, all these frames, and it's incredible down to all these different details. So you have to have a lot of patience. You have to work really hard for that too, and so that really shows as well. But yeah, like, working hard, I get it. Like, sometimes you have no choice but to work really hard. Sometimes it's just an addiction, and you don't know anything else. And I have friends here that they don't know what to do outside of work. Like, they work overtime and everything, but just hanging out, their minds are just wired to work, and that's tough. Like,
it is.
I mean, I work a lot too. I know you work a lot as well, but I do need a break sometimes, and I need to like, just have alone time.
You work
or
to
just
live.
Like,
you shouldn't live to work.
Exactly. I mean, working hard is great, but you need to live your life too, because life is short and flies by, and we all need those moments, So
we all need to go out into the woods with an artist and their crows. And
that was hilarious.
Just enjoy it.
Crows and ravens are so freaking smart, and I see videos
They're my
now
favorite.
And again.
Corvids
are they awesome? And they play. It's so fun.
They know about water displacement.
Yes, they do. I actually saw videos on like different like puzzles they can solve, and like
there are just incredible. Who can't figure out water displacement. The crows figured it out.
I think it's just absolutely incredible, and they remember things. So
they remember people
sometimes.
Specifically. If you're nice to them, they will remember you. If you're mean to them, they will remember you, and they'll tell their friends. So.
Yeah, right. Ah, watch out. Yeah, so, oh my god. So if I was that lady in the woods, I would totally have a lot of crows too. I would, like, befriend them all. And...
They called them crows, but they had the white breast, so I think they're actually magpies, which are still corvids.
Yes. You were saying magpies, and they were different from crows. You're right. And
but they're still corvids, which means they will still fuck you up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with them. One thing that I was hoping to see in this movie was when Gigi mentioned that witches used to control crows.
Crows, yeah.
And I was like, I would love to see that. And I thought that would be a thing later on, where she was going to go to the magpies and, like, talk to them, and they were going to help solve something, like the blimp at the end or something. Mm-hmm. But that would have been kind of cool to see.
We didn't really talk about Gigi and losing the ability to speak to him. And I don't know if I've ever put my finger on exactly what that's supposed to be, but I think what they're trying to do there is, like, this idea of growing up, maybe, or change, like, that stuff changes and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes your art changes, sometimes life changes, and that's just how it is now.
Yeah, because I was like,
what they're going for.
I think so, because I had all these different thoughts. Like, I think her parents would warn her that her familiar might stop talking to her at some point, but maybe it doesn't happen to every witch. Maybe she wanted to be more of a normal girl and was just losing herself in that, and that's why she lost her witch powers, which losing the witch powers means she can't talk to Gigi anymore. But it was never fully confirmed at the end if Gigi could still talk to her, because he was meowing still in the last scene. They were hanging out more, which was good, so the relationship is still close. But I kind of wonder if she transformed and just grew up and things changed, like you said, where they're still close, but she'll never be able to understand him again, which is kind of sad. But
it's super sad. You have a friend, and you kind of
like,
it's
a cat that talks, and he cares about you, and you were close friends. And I'm like,
that's kind of
to have your best friend there and not be able to talk to them anymore. It's like, oh man,
that's kind of pretty much all I can take from it, is that sometimes your art, if this is an art metaphor, sometimes your art and your relationship with that art just changes, and I mean, you can't force it back. So I think if we're going with an art metaphor, I think that's what we got to settle on. But there could be other things that they're trying to say there. It could be a magic thing. It could be something we don't know about that they haven't talked about. So
it could be. I like the reveal there where we were kind of questioning it. Like, it was kind of like, why is he meowing? And it's like a slow reveal at first, and it's like, no, why? You want him to talk. I'm glad he found someone, and he had babies. That was
little babies, little Gigi babies.
Little Gigi babies, yeah. And it was overall just a lot of fun. I really liked Tombo, too. The other movies I've seen, there's a lot more romance, and I always adore the romance aspect of these movies. But in this case, we were focused just on Kiki learning to be a witch, learning how to be out in the real world. I mean, like, again, learning how to be a witch, but we didn't really see too much of that. She was just, like, finding ways to use her flight to get around and work, So I did enjoy, anyways, Tombo being in this and being, like, a good friend. Like, he was attracted to her, but he really he loves flying. They have that in common, and he just wanted to have a good friend with this same passion, Yeah. And I just thought that was fun that he kept
a big geek
out.
about flying, which is also Miyazaki too. Miyazaki's a giant geek about flying. So
he's geeky.
A little bit of a self-insert, but
right, he probably is. And the first time I've seen, like, a really geeky male main character, that's really, like, into the main girl, So I just enjoyed it. They were adorable together, and I'm glad Kiki still had her powers at the end, that she got them back, because I was kind of worried that she was going to lose them completely and learn to just be a normal girl, because she always compared herself and wanted to be, have a pretty dress and look pretty, even though she did look pretty, and she kept comparing herself to the normal people. And so I'm happy that she got her powers back. in the end. So it's a nice happy ending.
Yeah.
Another thing I enjoyed was the fact that witches are just integrated into humanity. They're just living around normal humans, and everyone's cool with it, you know? Like, they could fly around. Like, what rules do they have? Regulations? Like, oh, hey, we haven't seen a witch in a while. So it's just kind of fun. It's like a superhero, you know? Like, hey, there goes Superman or so-and-so again. Oh, and it's just normal. And a 13-year-old kid on her own. Again, this place, they're not used to having witches around, so they were kind of like, oh, a 13-year-old, you're trying to stay here at this hotel. Like, oh, where are your parents? And like, oh, you're not familiar with our traditions, are you? And it's just fun that you just accept it. And it's like, oh, cool, you know? And you were saying earlier about how it's like, what, a child's dream, like, right, to go off and go on this adventure and have these powers, these magical powers that not everyone has, and everyone's like applauding you and in awe, and it's just fun, you know.
Yeah.
And it's
a nice really little daydream of a movie. The movie feels like a daydream. It feels like I'm a 13-year-old and this is what I kind of wish could happen. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it's fun. You saw Maui leave?
Yeah.
Bye, Maui! I'm so happy he hung out, though, because he's doing that more now. He's getting used to being in this room reacting. And so now he's coming out to hang out. I like that. It's fun. So maybe you'll start reacting, too.
That'll be the crazy. Gray lump over here.
That's so cute!
This one.
The little lump. Is he a little lump?
Little lump all the way back here. He's on his heating pad.
The little Gigi.
He's a little heating pad over there, keep him warm.
Heating pad. That's always nice.
I listened to this podcast called Worlds Beyond Number, which is a D&D podcast. And in the current world, they have this witch. And it's kind of how like the witches in that world work, too, which is probably, it's very inspired by Miyazaki. But the idea of like, you know, there's a witch in a town, and the witch's job isn't necessarily to do magic, it's to help. And they have magic, and the magic helps people, but their point is to help. And I feel like that's kind of what she was looking for, too. Like, it's not necessarily to do magic. Like, her mom did potions, but she was doing potions for people.
Yeah.
You know? And
that's a good idea.
Kiki's job was, delivering stuff, but she also, you know, replaced the light bulbs and helped cook the thing, and...
Yeah, and she was so good. She was on top of that all the time. Like, okay, like, time management.
And,
crazy. Like, okay, sure, you do that favor for me, no problem. Jump right into it. Do the floors. Okay, we're gonna bake this casserole. Sure. Okay, 40 minutes. All right. What else can I do? Let me change the light bulbs. It was just awesome that she was just like, you know, she kept working hard and just using her time.
That's wisely. What they were trying to get at, was that her purpose as a witch was to help the town. To you know.
Yeah, because right away she's like, she has to do like a first impression, and she was really trying hard to be like, okay, I want people to realize that I'm here as a good thing, and I'll do good things for you, and like that was very important to her from the start. But sorry to interrupt you. So
no, I was done.
It was good.
Yeah, that was just what her purpose was.
Yeah, there's something else I wanted to say, but I totally forgot. Oh, I like Jeff the dog. He was so cute. Oh my god, Jeff the dog. I just wrote Jeff.
Oh, Jeff the dog.
Oh my god. So Jeff the
dog. I'll watch over you. Cute. I'll bring you outside when it's time.
You just have these interactions that happen that are just normal interactions. They don't have to mean anything.
Yeah.
And Jeff the dog was just there to help out, and that was it. So I thought he was going to come back and be like, I'm so sad, I want the kitty back. He's my good friend now. But he protected Gigi the whole time.
Yeah, he knew it was him.
Took care of him.
He looked out for him, and then he brought him outside.
He's so smart and understanding. He knows how to shut doors. Like, that was incredible. Seeing that. So looking at Amazon right now for the description, it says, heartwarming and tense. What part was tense? The whole time Tombo's holding on to that rope at the end. That was very tense. It's a relaxing movie till that point.
Such a warm, inviting movie that you almost feel like you couldn't be that tense. But like, even knowing what was going to happen, I was still just like on the edge of my seat. Like, he does that so well.
He does. I mean, you're on that moment for so long, and Kiki made so many attempts to reach him.
Trying so hard and coming so close.
Yeah, but I do like seeing that every broom is different. Even the one she made, her mom didn't want her taking. She's like, you have to have a safe broom that you can trust. And it really showed when she had that random broom from that guy. Yeah. And she couldn't just go and save him. So it was more real that way. She really struggled, and thank goodness last second she was so desperate she was able to push through it and save him. But that whole freaking time, there was probably over 10 times that she tried to reach him and couldn't do it.
So hard.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so much fun. Left me happy. It's feel a good, satisfied. Movie. Yeah, I love the idea of
nice, heartwarming things. People love each other, and they treat each other well, and
they do. And I mean, I want to say that happens a lot, and I really think it does. But the real world sometimes not so much out in public, and I just think this is wonderful. Yeah, I just love this, and I really hope you guys have good interactions like this, because there are people out there like that, and it just
be the bakery lady you want to see in the world.
Exactly, or a tombow, because he was sweet too.
Be the tombow you want to see in the world.
There's a lot of good people, and then the
the artist in the woods you want to see,
or the baker. Yeah, right. Yeah, or the artist in the woods. Yeah, she was great too. So let us know what you guys thought of this movie. Anything you would like to add, Jessica?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
it's good. I love this movie. This movie's great.
I'm very happy. It came out in 1990, and it has 5 stars, and it was incredible. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.